All right, example 7. In economics, the margin of cost of a commodity is the cost of producing one additional unit of that commodity. For example, an airline company has determined that the total dollar cost of a certain flight is approximately this function. I don't want to read all those decimals, but you can read it, where x is the number of passengers. So for part A, we want to estimate the marginal cost of an additional passenger if the flight already has 150 passengers. So keep in mind here what's going on. So C of 150 is the cost of flight containing 150 passengers. So the cost, so C of 151 is not the cost of adding one more, it's the cost of 151 passengers. So if we want to know the cost of adding one more passenger, really the margin of cost would be C of 151 minus C of 150. So that's how the unit 1 change comes in. We can just say this is approximately C prime of 150. So if we take our derivative, C prime of x, we end up getting 0.0015 x squared minus 0.76x plus 120. So if we plug in 150, we get 39.75. So roughly speaking, this is the amount of additional dollars it takes to add one more passenger when we already have 150 passengers on the plane. So now we want to compare our actual cost. So instead of using this little estimation here, we're just going to calculate the left-hand side explicitly. So if we do that, C of 151 minus C of 150, I cut out the arithmetic just to make this nice and easy. This is 39.60. So clearly these two are extremely close. Part C, is it more expensive to add a passenger when x is 150 or when x is 200? So let's find the margin of cost when we have 200 passengers. So this would be C prime of 200. If we do that, this is 28. So it's more expensive to add passengers when there's 150 passengers already.